There we go. So we should be live. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Live. Is on live right there. There it goes. There it goes. All right, so we are live. We are live on YouTube. Okay, bam. So yo, man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. You guys already know. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that star button. Go ahead and hit that share button. Share the content, man. This is a impromptu show. This is just some content we got to give you guys every day, just like we will be here every single day. I'm not gonna disappear on y'all. So make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button, and then make sure you guys hit that star button. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a good show and get this thing popping, man. What's up with you, Q South Dallas? What's up with you? Appreciate you for tapping in. Miss Regina Green with the green. Appreciate you. You guys are like my own little personal spin back game. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. Hey, what was y'all thoughts on yesterday's interview? I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of hate for that Micah Parsons' brother on here. Like, I got so many people, you're a clout chaser. Like, what is it? Like, you're 52 years old. What do you know about clout chasing? The internet's only been out 12 years. What is you talking about? Like, some of y'all need to just, like, remember how old you guys are. Like, I had so many people, you're a clout chaser. You're just chasing clout. What is that? What exactly is that? I don't know. What exactly is that? Roger Smith, what's up? Hey, y'all, let's go ahead and do it, though. Lionel Mohone, what's up with you? Good. Glad you hit him. You had him. Appreciate you. He seemed like a good person. Weird as grown men, always, West Coast. You know it, man. You know it. Some weirdos out there. Jamaris Dion James. Oh, it's too cold to have this open. Chris Carter, what's up with you? That's a word I haven't heard in a long time. What's a word you haven't heard in a long time? Tell me what's a word you haven't heard in a long time. DeConte Corey, what's up with you? People do be weird. What's up with you? The internet came out in 1983. Yeah, but people was not surfing the internet in 1983. Slap yourself. They was not. You know what I'm saying? Jordans came out in 1982, but we did not have air bubbles on Jordans until like 1996. You know what I'm saying? So no, people have not been surfing the web since 1983. Let's go. So yo, let's go ahead and I'm just turning on my account. I forgot to turn on some of my monetization, so I'm just doing that right now. But yo, while I do that, man, y'all hit that share button, that star button, man. Tell me, what were your thoughts? Can you give me a lighter, please? Tell me, what were your thoughts on, and then get those birth certificates in there, please. Tell me, what was your thoughts on my interview yesterday with Micah Parsons' brother, man? Did it give you guys, do you guys think it gave you more of an insight? Do you think it gave you more of an insight on what what we heard and saw on Micah Parsons? Did it help you like the dude a little bit better, man? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of you guys are mad at his brother because, listen to me, a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you guys what happens is this. A lot of times we think that just because somebody's family member said that's an extension of them. And let's just be real. We all know that that's not true. We all know that that's not true. Why? Because I'm pretty sure that your mom feels some type of way about something that you don't feel that certain type of way about. And guess what? She doesn't represent you. Right now, if I let my mom on 5 different subjects, Cowboy subjects, I promise you right now, if I told my mom on 5 different football subjects and asked my mom what was her thoughts on those subjects, I promise you that out of 5 of those subjects, she would probably have a different opinion on me on 4 of them. And that's my mom. You wanna know why? Because my mom has her own brain, bruh. She's legally able to think for herself. And when you're able to legally think for yourself, you know what you're able to do? Get it wrong or even get it right. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. I want you guys to ask your mom about a subject, Cowboy subject, and ask her what her opinion is. I promise you her opinion is going to be different than what your opinion is. And guess what? You're in tune with the nation every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, the only time y'all start listening to moms and parents is when they solidify something that you don't like. If she would have came out and would have been like, Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the league, was one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year. He just had a bad day. Blase, blase. You guys would have never believed you, would have never listened to her. You would have never even paid any attention to her. You would have never said that. You know, you would have said if she would have came out and supported Dak, you know what you guys would have said? Oh, that's just CD Mom supporting Dak. You know, she's just supporting him. That's all. That's all y'all. It would have never been a story. It would have never been a story. But it's a story. You want to know why? Because it's negative. Because it's negative. Because you're not. Because listen to me. There are parents. There are players on this team who parents love Dak. Who love Dak. And guess what? You guys never pick up on anything. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Ezekiel Elliott's dad. Ezekiel Elliott's dad always had positive things to say about Dak. Always did. He liked Dak. You know what I'm saying? Always had positive things to say about him. Guess what? You guys never picked that stuff up and ran in it. He says, I'm a Cowboys fan all day, but this is what's wrong with us. Listen to me, Brian. You don't know what the word excuses means. So before you say what's wrong with us, you need to go Google what the word excuses mean. Because an excuse is actually a truth that you don't want to accept. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Please start on their birth certificates now. I'm going to tell you this right now. Listen, if you don't want to accept an excuse, that's your fault. But it's still true. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with the Cowboys is not that we have excuses. What's wrong with the Cowboys is that we can't stop the run. And we can't run the football. Running the ball and stopping the run has nothing to do with an excuse. So let's talk about, if you want to tell me what's wrong with the Cowboys, man, listen to me. Every excuse in the world ain't never stopped nobody from stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never stopped nobody from being able to stop the run or being able to get in front of somebody. So I don't want to hear all that mythological stuff. What's wrong with the Cowboys is you don't have a middle linebacker and you don't have a running back. That's what's wrong with the Cowboys. And I told you this 6 months ago, but y'all ass wanted to believe that this was your year regardless. That's not on West Coast. I told you guys at the beginning of this season that this season, this team was not better than last year's team. You guys still said, this is our year. That's on you. If I give you a truck, if I give you a race car that literally has flaws in it, right there, birth certificate's right there. I need those done, man.
I just took a picture of it.
Okay, well then let me know that. I gotta tell them. I got 6 text messages.
Right now.
Chris, what's up with you, Chris? D. Thomas, what's up with you, D. Thomas? Like, he's already paid for this. He's paid for this out of his money. It's $80 a kid. We only got to pay $40. This man's paying $80 for both of them to play out of his money.
I took a picture of the birth certificate. I said I'm about to upload it.
Okay. Tony Montoya, what's up with you? The truth is that the defense can't stop the run. Facts. Facts. I said the same thing. Running back position killed us. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Give me 1 second. All right, bam. It's the truth. Defense can't stop the run. It says all the other quarterbacks that was in the playoffs had a better running game, and other quarterbacks and options lean on the running back game except for Dak. All right, bam. So there we go. But yeah, listen to me. The excuse is still very, very relevant. Like, we're not gonna talk about mythological stuff anymore. We're not gonna talk about anything. What's wrong with the nation is that we all love the. No, we ain't talking about none of that crap. Because you can't fix none of that crap. Let's talk about stuff we can actually fix with this team. Stop that stuff. And listen to me. We ain't blaming Jerry Jones no more either. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, every owner is making bad decisions. You want to know why? Because only 31 teams is going to win a Super Bowl this year. So guess what? 31 other owners are not going to do enough, are not going to pick the right person, are not going to put the right person in place. 31 other owners are going to do the exact same thing. The only difference is one team's going to overcome it, and then they're going to still be able to win. That's it. Is Jerry really thinking about? No, I doubt that. All right, so let's go, man. So listen, this is what I'm going to do today. Top star giver, top sharer. I got some jerseys in late. So top star giver, top star giver, or top cash apper. Put my cash app in the comment box. My cash app is hashtag $ West Coast 1482. Hashtag $ West Coast 1482. Hashtag $ West Coast 82. 1482. Same spot. True West Coast. That's the true. Let's go. Let's go. Burge Avenue running back. They normal people can't think correctly like West Coast. They need to teach about something instead of battery. Hey, for real. Hey, man, be careful when you curse on the comment box because they will ding your ass. They will ding you. I'm not saying I will, but sometimes the either of them will get you. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. All right, but all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about some. I'm gonna read y'all comments first. Top star giver, top cash yapper is going home with a CD Lamb jersey. Top star giver, top cash yapper is going home with a CD Lamb jersey. So let's get it. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So let's talk about what do you let's we all know what's wrong with the play on the field, but overhearing excuses for players. Listen to me. There is no excuses. But what you guys want you want me to be like your woman and just sit up here and bitch and moan for the next freaking 6 months. I'm not doing that. Like some of you guys, I can see what you are as a person. Like, bro, y'all want to bitch and moan about a dude who was damn near the MVP and had one bad game. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not looking back on all of last year and saying my quarterback was not good. I'm not doing that, bro. You can do that because you have no appreciation level, nor do you understand that it is not even his requirement to play good every single week. So I'm not doing that. If you want to spend your next 7 months like that, handle it. Knock it out. I'm not doing that because it's dumb. It's flat out dumb. And it makes me feel like I don't know football. I'm supposed to look over 4 months of good quarterbacking because he had one bad game? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. We would have nobody on our team, bro. We would have nobody on our team. You wouldn't even be a fan. How many times have you been late to games? How many times have you overscheduled or, bro, come on, you wouldn't even be a fan right now, bro. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. Cowboy fans, we are weird. We are weird. Eagles fans aren't even doing this to their quarterback, and their ass could only score 9 points. Think about that. One bad game. Yes, one bad game. One bad game. You know what the Eagles did? They lost 6 of their last 7. And you don't hear Eagles fans going crazy on their quarterback at all. No, you don't. That's Cowboy fans. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some of y'all need to just sit on your hands. All y'all Cowboy fans talk all this big crap about what y'all should have did. Ass didn't even go to no goddamn games this year. Don't get me hot, bruh. Listen to me. I ain't got to really talk football for like 6 months. I can literally come on here and yell at dumb Cowboy fans every day for the next 6 months. I have nothing to do. And I don't watch the Super Bowl. And I don't watch the Pro Bowl. For I can literally come on here and argue with fans for the next 6 months. Let's get it, bruh. I got a gang of tree. I'm healthy. I got 100% batteries. Like some of you guys you have no cognitive sense at all. You want to talk about what the Cowboys were supposed to do. Mother effer, we couldn't stop the run in the regular season. Why did your goofy ass think it was going to change in the playoffs? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you guys paid no attention to all the content I made about everything that was wrong with this team. And then guess what? Oh, my God, we're in the playoffs. It's magically going to fix itself. That was your fault, bruh. That was your fault. That was your fault. You got in a car that was broken, bruh. You got in a car that was broken. And we told you that. I told you that this team offensively was not better than last year's team. I asked you guys, what were you going to do about those rushing touchdowns, all 9 of them that you lost when Zeke walked out of here? Oh, look at my sister. Oh, my God, she's so beautiful. Look at my sister. She's so pretty. Y'all weird, man. So let me do this real quick. Because y'all be weird, bro. Look at my sister. Rapping. You see my sister? Look at my sister. Oh, my God. She's lost so much weight. Wow. I'm so proud of her. My sister is probably down at least 200 pounds right now. At least. At least. She's down at least 200 pounds right now. Like on my mama, she went through a real bad divorce, and I ain't trying to tell her business, but you know, she went through a real bad divorce with a motherfucking Eagles fan. Yep, facts. And you know, I had to put the brakes on his ass. Yeah, I had to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I was just waiting. Like, did he hit you? No, he didn't hit me. Did he hit you? He didn't hit me. Did he hit you? Every day. Did he hit you? He didn't hit me. All right. Did he hit you? Did he say he was gonna hit you? No, he didn't say he was gonna hit you. Damn, come on, nigga. Say you gonna hit her so I can beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? 9 years, that's where I was at every day. Did he hit you? Nah, he hit me. Damn, he ain't hit her yet. Nah, I'm just playing. What up, King? What up, King? What up, Ray, when I see you? I was about to hit that blunt, and my boy came up here, and I was like, nah, he made me feel like it wouldn't be unprofessional if I did it. So I put it down. What's up with you, Lil ISO? Tyler? Calvin Harris, what's up with you, my boy? What's up, Leslie Lane, 8795. Hey, man, I need to get you on the show, King. What up, Dak Rush? Better on the running game. Day, brother. Now I'm feeling good. Appreciate you. All right, so, yo, let's go ahead and get in this thing, man. Top star giver today. Top cash apper will be going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. So make sure, if you have not already, make sure you guys hit that star button. I got YouTube up, I got Facebook up, and I got Insta Jeezy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Man, can you please let Henny know I did not have access to my cover art? All right, I got you. I don't know what that means. But I will let him know that if you told me to. All right, top star givers going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. So hit that, share that, hit that, share that, hit that, share that, and then let's go. Hey, did you guys see the name of this show was called, what did I name this show? He says, understood, your sister back to it. What you mean, D? You're white, West Coast. Someone hits my sister, he's going under the Italian man. Don't play that. Hit that blunt, West. I'm about to. West Coast got my hat. Thank you. Hey, if you got your hat, if you got your jersey, if you got anything that West Coast ordered that you gave me, please. He says, give me the updates, please. All right, so let's go. I've just been on here talking for a little bit. What do you think about any player gonna retire? Ask me some players and I got you. Hey, what did I name this show? I forgot the hell what I named this show. Remember, dude, I'm gonna hit this blunt, and when I come back, I think it's all gonna come back to me. If it don't, I'm gonna need your help. All right. Do you have Cowboys hats? No, Ray. When I don't have Cowboy hats, Ray, when you become a Cowboy fan? Now you know I love you, Raywin, but I also know you. I know you're a Clipper fan. No, you not. You know what, Raven? I take that back. You know what, Raven? I owe you an apology. You are not no Clipper fan. You are the biggest damn Laker fan that I know. I apologize for Raven. My bad. I did not mean to say that, Raven. He's one of the biggest Laker fans I know. I'm fart moment right now. All right, so let's go. Does it even matter what people say about us? There we go. Does it matter what people say about the Dallas Cowboys? This is what we're going to talk about this morning. You named it, doesn't matter what anybody think. Okay. Does it matter what anybody else think? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. The Lord told me, this is what I woke up with this morning. Because I be having these little situations in my head, and I just play them out on air. I was thinking this morning, like, I was walking around in my house and I was like, do it really matter what other people think about us? You know what I was thinking? Some of y'all mamas, right? Y'all been married 20, 30 years, right? Do you know, and don't tell on your mama and don't raise your hand, unless you cool with raising your hand. But let's just be real. Some of y'all is married to men and women that your mama ain't never liked. She ain't never liked him. And y'all got some beautiful kids together. And y'all still together in happy matrimony. And what is mama doing? Getting over it and picking up them grandkids from school. That's what she doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask y'all a question. If your mama can stop you from marrying the woman or man that you with right now, what the heck does it really matter? We go against what our mamas and daddies say all the time. Some of us, y'all, I'm not me. Not me. I'm not in that book, though. Some of y'all are. But let's just be real. Some of y'all been with people that your parents can't stand. I just don't like him. You should have married Juan. You should have married Juan Gallimore. I just made up a dude. You should have married that one. He got a whole business now. He's still over here talking about he gonna get rich off a 2x2. You ain't old enough to know what 2x2 is. If you over 40, you know what 2x2 is because your parents was involved in it. Yes, my parents almost went to the feds behind that 2x2, but we believed in Jesus and he got us out. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to get rich off 2x2. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Listen to me. We do not care. As a Cowboy fan, you know what the hell you signed up for. You know what the hell you signed up for. This is America's team. Listen to me. We being America, think about this. Anything that is America in the United States, you know what it's typically associated with? Cheap. Y'all thought I was going to say greatness. No. American cards are not looked at the same as European cars. They're not. People are not getting rich talking about, man, I'm in that American. Nah, they be like, man, I want you to come sit your booty in this foreign. That's what I said. That's what they be saying. I want a foreign. I want somebody with a foreign. So listen to me. The stickler that we already have as America's team comes with a label. Comes with some dislike and hatred. So at some point, we're going to have to stop eating our own and start eating everybody else. When is that year when we all really just lock in and just be like, you know what? We're about to ride with this star. And everything that's against this star is getting punched in the mouth. You know when we do that? In the playoffs. We don't do that until the playoffs happen. So I ask you guys again, should you care about what other people think? Should you care? Should we care? And I'm going to tell y'all, no, we should freaking not, bruh. No, we should not. I want them to let us be a football team. You are a football team. Listen to me. You know what I want Cowboy fans to do? I want Cowboy fans to pull their freaking draws up. I want you to grab your nuts and stop acting like you were 5-12 this year. You were not 5-12 this year. Stop trying to make me feel like I only won 4 games this year. Stop it right now. And I am not about to go through every single season thinking that if I do not put a ring on my finger, that everything we did this year was a failure. I'm not living like that. I'm not living like that. And I'm going to tell you this right here. It is not lowering your standards for you to live like that. That's not lowering your standard. That's not lowering your standards. Every year that you have needs to be a build on to what you're trying to do, right? And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. There is no football team that's winning the Super Bowl every single year. You're not doing it, bruh. It's not happening. So what I'm telling our fans to do right now is, bruh, stop at jumping off a goddamn cliff, bruh. We're not about to tear a whole team down. We're not about to trade. We're not doing none of that stuff, bro. What the Cowboys need to do is build off of your current success. Because if you do not, you will not have success. Success is built. Success is like Legos. You stack on top, on stack, on top, and stack on top, and stack on top. Someone says, Dern, at least we could get one in 30 years. Listen to me. If that's not, listen to me. 30 years have nothing to do with this year. So stop bringing it up. Imagine if every time your lady accidentally did something wrong, you said, oh my God, this reminds me of 30 years ago. This is going to be, shut up. Like literally, man, y'all listen to me. Some of y'all were, listen, if you were not real about this team in August, that's on you. That's on you. Listen to me. Some of you guys sold yourself on the fact that we can stop the run. When do you guys have a season that you're just realistic? I'm going to keep it real with you guys. This was my first realistic season. I'm being honest with you. This was my first realistic season. What I mean by realistic season is this. I went with football first on all subjects. I didn't go Cowboy first. I went football first. And to be honest with you, that's why after the Eagles game, after the Eagles win, I said, I do not think this is a Super Bowl team. I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you, the reason being is because of this. Dallas Cowboys, even in your greatest victory, the main things you could not do, you still couldn't freaking do, bruh. And I'm going to tell you the difference between me, content creators, and everybody else. I'm going to tell you guys what you guys did. Man, you ignored it, bruh. Check engine light been on since August, bruh. The we can't run the ball light been on since August. Actually, it's been on since the draft because you released Zeke in February. You have had a blinking light that has been saying, can't stop the run. I mean, can't run the ball, can't run the ball, can't run the ball, can't run the ball. Just being real with you. You guys literally, we get into the Dallas Cowboys 2020 version, 23 version of our team. We sit down, crank it up, and as soon as we cranked it up, the very first thing that, what up with you, landlord? Hey, I became a subscriber this morning for $3. So, well, you know, I had to transfer the money into my savings account. Then the other $3, I thought I had $3 in my account, but I didn't have it, but I did. I guess it was like a hold on my account or something. So then I had to deposit it. And then they say next Thursday, it'll clear. And then when it clear, I'll become a member. So I'm just letting you know. I gave it $3, but you know, I had to wait for it. I got to wait for it to get approved. And then they're going to take the hold off. And then next Wednesday, I'll be able to process it. And then it'll go through. You know what I mean? You know how I be. You know how I be, landlord. You know how I be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what I was saying. In August, I say August because that was training camp. In July, when you set your ass in that, listen, this is what happened. Last July, we came in. Let me, where my keys at, huh? Where my keys? Oh, let me get my keys. Okay, we got my keys. Let me sit down. Okay, boom, sat down. Okay. Let me get my seatbelt on. Ooh, got my seatbelt on. Bam. Okay, I'm good. All right, lock the doors. All right, bam. Okay. Okay. Let me crank him up. Let me go and crank it up. Let me go, crank it up. Ooh, okay. Pass rush light came on. Okay. All right, we good on pass rush. Okay. All right, there we go. Offensive line light is kind of blinking. Okay. Quarterback light is not on. Okay. Quarterback is 100% healthy. Nothing wrong. His light is 100% off. Okay. Everything's good. We got these two major lights that are flicking. Hey, who drives trucks in here? Who drives trucks? Who drives 18-wheelers? You get in that 18-wheeler, you crank it up, all them lights start coming on, right? All them lights. Okay. All these other lights went off, but can't stop the run, can't run the ball. Those lights will not go off. They're not going off. Matter of fact, not that they are going off, they are blinking. Bloom, 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 bloom. You know what I did? I'm like, wait, bro, before I leave, before I take responsibility of this truck, you know what I need to do? I need to fix these two things. You know what I'm saying? I need to fix these things. That's what I'm thinking. I need to fix these things. That's what I'm thinking. No matter how far this truck allows me to drive, at some point, it is going to stop on me. Why? Because those are major indication lights. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. No, those are the games you paid attention to. Jeffrey says our lights always go off in big games. That's not true. I can show you games right now at the beginning of the season where we were 3 of 11. The first 3 games of the season, the Cowboys were 3 of 14 in the red zone. Bro, that is not a big game. That's the first week, 3 weeks. No, what happened is there are things that you pay attention. I'm cooking right now. There are things that you pay attention to in big games. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys take bigger games, or what the nation says, big games, way more serious. 17 games in the NFL, every single game is a big game. Think about this. If you lose one more game this year, you probably might not even make the playoffs. So every game when there's only 17 is a big game. Tell me how Green Bay losing to Green Bay Packers last year in Green Bay when we were up 14, tell me how that was not a big game. Because of that game, you had to go on the road next year. As a 49er fan, you Cowboy fans never disappoint. You know what? As a 49er fan, you should know that you haven't been to the Super Bowl in 29 years either. You know what I'm saying? So going to NFC championship games and even going to the Super Bowl and not winning is still the equivalent of not having a ring on your finger. So sit your goofy ass down. Can't no 49er fan tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you. If you was a 49er fan, a real 49er fan, faithful, what the hell is you doing over here? There's no way in good God heaven that I would be in the playoffs right now trying to win a Super Bowl watching Dallas Cowboy content. Go sit your goofy ass down. Like, for real. Like, on my mama. That's how I be trying to say. You supposed to be faithful, but you show cheating over here. There's no way I would be over here on the loser's couch. You over here on the loser's couch. What is you doing? You got a whole couch over there for the winners, for folks that still actively playing, but you want to sit over here with us. Come on, say, man, you from Beverly Hills. You is not from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Stop coming over here and hanging out with us. They going to rob your ass over here, man. You better take your rich ass over there where them good folks is. It's grimy over here. Stop coming to the hood. This is not where you from. You know what I'm saying? This is not where you from. Everybody want to come to the hood now. Oh, man, we in the playoffs. But you like one of them people that get off, that be off work, that be at work all day, all week, all month, complain about being at work. I hate this job. And as soon as your ass is off, guess what you do? Come walking up in the job. Hey, what up with your T? What up with your T? Hi, you good? You good? Hey, man, I was just in the neighborhood. You was not in the neighborhood. You live 40 minutes away. You complain about driving to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Them is the type of football fans we have. Y'all the type to go hang out at your job on your day off because you have no life, bruh. There's no way in hell I'm playing the Detroit Lions this week and I'm on a Cowboy live stream. Get your goofy ass up out of here. Like, don't even say nothing to me right now. Shout out to the other teams that know how to watch and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? If your team is in the playoffs and you watching, congratulations on you on know how to watch and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Big man, what's up with you, bro? In the wrong hood, for real. In fact, Niner fans haven't won since 1994. Like, what is you talking about? The only difference between the Niners and the Cowboys is your shit has icing on it. That's it. We've all been eating shit cakes. The only difference is your shit cake came with icing. When you bite in that motherfucker, it's still a big old pile of shit. Y'all ain't did nothing in 30 years either, bro. What is you talking about? Y'all trying to break the same curse we are. The only difference is God just hate us a little bit more than he hate y'all. That's it. Hey, get them likes up, man. Get them I told y'all, man, listen to me. I got 7 months. I'm a do draft talk this year, but y'all know I ain't no drafter. That ain't me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the draft and I'm gonna talk about their ass after they on the team. But talking about kids, 300 kids before I don't even know who's gonna be on my team, nah, that don't sound like good use of my time. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Julia? What's up with you, April, Brent, Buck, Casey? Hit that start button. I got Corn in. He says, McCray says, but he says for real, but nobody don't want to talk about the Niners drought. They don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna tell you this why, because they're okay with where they've gotten to. You know what I'm saying? The reason why because Niner fans are just different, and Niner fans aren't really faithful. They're not really faithful. Like, I went to that Cowboys versus 49ers game, that first game in San Jose, when we went to that stadium. It was brand new, and they gave away the Smith guy. I forget the tight end, number 82. They retired his number. Bro, there was only 11,000 49er fans in the station. You want to know how I know? It was the Brent Clark retirement. The game that Zeke, matter of fact, it was the game that Zeke took that screen 76 yards to the house. And you know what happened that game? Every 49er fan that came into the stadium got a 50-50 ticket. Every 49er fan got one free. You know what 50-50 is, right? It's basically when they sell $50,000 worth of tickets, and then they pull a number. Whoever wins that number gets half of it, and then the team keeps the other half, 50-50. Now think about this. If they gave everybody in there a 50-50 ticket, they gave everybody in there two 50-50 tickets, right? Two. They gave everybody two 50-50. Every 49er fan. 50. They gave every 49er fan two 50-50 tickets. All right, let's say it again. They gave every 49er fan two 50-50 tickets. Okay? They gave out 22,000 tickets. How many fans was there? I did that math by myself. I went to Eisenhower High School too. I'm from Rialto though. I did that math all by myself. Didn't have to use a calculator or nothing. All right, what's up, Six God? What's up, boy? But think about that. I did that math all by myself. How many fans was in the stand? How many fans did they account for? 11,000. So miss me with that label. Listen to me. I went to a Cowboys game when we had a losing record and we were playing the Browns. It was 70,000 people in the stadium. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's talk about Dan Quinn. Y'all want to switch it up real quick? Y'all want to talk about some real stuff? If you got questions and you hit that Cash App, you can always hit that Cash App and then ask your question. If you have questions or concerns, let me know in the comment box. Listen, I got 6 months. I can talk about anything. I'm going to talk about anything. Talk about everything. Hold up real quick. Got a little bit of some things. Let me know. Let's go. I've been on here. How long have I been on here? 37 minutes, and I ain't really talking about nothing. Let's go. Hey, this is a lot of nothing, and a lot of talk about nothing. So, ask a question, man. Somebody asked me a dumb question. That's what I want to know. Dumb questions are the best questions. I remember that game. Hey, man, look at this. This is what I got on deck. This is a sample. This is a 2-ounce pack that I'm about to send out to somebody. That's why it's packaged like this. Big Buds. Inbox me. We back in Big Bud season, baby. This is some LCG, some lemon cherry gelato. Has a cherry lemonade taste to it. Like if you ever tasted like cherry lade, like at Sonic's. That's what it tastes like. Like I made. Zay will. Hey, what's up with you, Calvin? Dan Quinn defense. Wet the bed time. Do we bring him back if he doesn't get the Seahawks job? Thank you, big man. 1629. Dan Quinn. Listen to me. Dan Quinn didn't really wet the bed. What happened is we believed that he was better than what he was. I don't shoot samples. I can't shoot samples because samples cost. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to buy a low percentage, you can buy a low percentage and then I got you. What was I gonna say? Dan Quinn, listen to me. Dan Quinn didn't let us down. We blew him up. Like, I'm just being real with you. Dan Quinn didn't let us down. We blew him up. I believe Dan Quinn has always been who Dan Quinn was. Because listen to me, Dan Quinn is a defensive line guru. So I felt like this, at worst case scenario, my defensive line should get better. It did not. It didn't get better. It never got better. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Since day one, Dan Quinn is never like traditional linebackers. I could never understand for the life of me why he brought in Keanu Neal. Now, guess what? 3 years later, I 100% understand why he brought in Keanu Neal. Because that's his mentality. Keanu Neal was just the first guy he tried it on in Dallas. Because think about this. He had Keanu Neal playing linebacker in Atlanta. He did. So we just didn't pick up on that. We were so caught up in the big name that we didn't look at his game. And his game was lame. Ooh, I'm snapping. I'm on something this morning, man. It might be this lemon cough. This lemon cherry. It might just be this lemon cherry because I'm on one this morning. You did? All right, he said, He says, I can't smoke but eat edibles. All right, that's what's up. I got them too. What's up, Calvin Phillips? Hey, shout out to Rogue Shops, my new sponsor. Shout out to Rogue Shops. I will be doing more. I'm gonna go on a page today and go buy some stuff. But shout out to Rogue Shops. Shout out to Rogue Shops. Rogue Shops. I got a new sponsor. All that smoking tree online. Guess what? Somebody paying me to do it now. So shout out to Rogue Shops. Yes, I am getting paid to smoke right now. Shout out to Rogue Shops. Anytime I'm smoking, man, make sure y'all go to rogueshops.com and use West Coast's promo code. We dig. I see you, WC. I see you. Bam, bam, I see you. Make sure you go to Rogue Shops. Use my code, West Coast Cowboy. CBD, they are not selling marijuana. No, they are not. Not yet. But they do have CBD all over the world. They'll ship it all over the world. If you need lip balm, all that stuff, all that good stuff, please inbox me. I mean, Rogue Shops. Rogue Shops. Dallas Payne, shout out to the greatest state of Texas. I don't know about the greatest state. California, I would definitely say is a better state than Texas. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like it does not get 9 in nowhere in California. It does not get 114 anywhere in California. Deal with that. I'm sorry. Triple OG in here. What up with you, Triple OG? Triple OG. Triple OG. Long hair, beard in the front. What's up, sir? How do I inbox you on your email? Listen, you can just call me if it's about money. 909-301-7804. That's my cell phone number. Don't call me right now because it will ring. But 909, screenshot it and then do it. And then send them the screenshot. 909-301-7804. That will reduce the quality of the picture. A screenshot. Screenshot the picture and then load it because it will reduce the quality. Spell that out, West Coast. It's a shop or shops. Shops like SHOPS. Rogue Shop. Rogue Shops. And I got a special gift for the first person who uses my promo code. Thank you. We playing on Saturday. Saturday, I'm in this tournament. We about to be in it. Me and my son's first 7-on-7 tournament, bruh. I don't know how it's going to go, but we in that beach. You know what I mean? I know how to coach, man. As long as these kids know how to run, we going to be good. Hey, Sky Modeling, you watch my show a bunch, bro. I need you to sponsor me in 2024. I need you. Hey, all you cowboy businesses, if you have a cowboy business, hey, take a picture of it with Easy Scan. It'll turn it into a PDF. If you have a cowboy business, I don't care where it is, I will promote the hell out of it. Inbox me. We'll do some business. All right, let's go. Don't ask me who I think is winning the Super Bowl because I don't care. That's where I'm in life. Whoever wins it now is praise God on them. I don't care. What's up, T-Pars? I see you, my boy. Hey, man, we got my boy T-Pars in the building, man. We got my boy Micah Parsons' older brother in the building. He came out yesterday, had a ridiculous show with us, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I finally found someone that y'all like less than me. I love it, man. Like T-Par, we do shows all the time, bro. Welcome to the hated side of Cowboy Nation. You feel me? Because you know what I found out yesterday? This is what I found out. People like to let people say things and be viewed as something they don't agree, but then they don't allow them to give them the platform to explain themselves. And that's crazy to me. I had so many people inbox me, oh, West Coast, you're a clout chaser, you're a this, you're a that. I'm like, wait, time out. Y'all was just tearing this dude down for something he tweeted. Now he's on here explaining himself, and you don't want to accept it. Explains like, I'm going to tell y'all, you know what I realized too? I found out a lot of y'all don't be watching videos the way y'all say y'all do too. Because if you guys would have actually listened to what he had to say, with that Pars, you would not have went viral, bro. The reason why the comment went viral, and it's probably a good thing, is because Cowboy Nation don't really read, bruh. We don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't really read. You know what I'm saying? It's like we was like, I don't know. I can't even come up with an example, but we just don't really read. Because if they would have actually read it and then watched the video, what's crazy is he made a video and watched the video, it doesn't go viral. Because it explains exactly what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I love it. Do it to me all the time. I go live every day, bro. I go live every single day for an hour, and guess what? People still be like, West Coast, I remember when you said Tony Pollard was going to be a good running back. I'd be like, what? Them be the people that be like, oh my God, I just go crazy. Or West Coast, I remember when you said, bro, there's no way in hell you heard me say Michael Gallup was going to be eventually the number one receiver in Dallas. No way in hell. West Coast, would you take Green Bay's DC? On one game? Probably not. I don't think he's getting fired. You know, this is what I gotta say. This is what I gotta say. If Dan Quinn leaves and you don't change your philosophy on linebacker, you're still screwed. What's up with you, auntie? You're still screwed. Like, I mean, let me say that again. If you fire Dan Quinn or he walks out the door and you still believe that you can play safeties at linebackers, we're still screwed. So listen to me. No matter what we do, keep Dan Quinn, fire Dan Quinn, replace Dan Quinn. You need a middle linebacker, bro. And the philosophy on linebackers has to change. It has to change. And I'm going to be honest with you, since Jerry is the guy paying these guys, it makes me feel like just because if Dan Quinn leaves doesn't guarantee you're going to get a linebacker. I mean, you might get one next year, but I still feel like whatever Jerry has planned on this year is still going to be the same. Now, all y'all folks that's saying Dan Quinn already got, I have not seen Dan Quinn get fired, so I will not solidify that, nor will I agree to that. I haven't seen that anywhere. That would have been the biggest news on the nation. I would hear that do go across my phone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, Dan Quinn believes in smaller defensive players. You want to know why? Because your first round pick, who was 320 when he came in the league, they asked him to drop 40 pounds. He's like 290 now. That's not even a freaking defensive tackle. He's smaller now coming in. Listen to me. Your Mozzie Smith is smaller right now than he was in college. And you know what that is? By design. Because somebody in management, Dan Quinn asked him to do that. And guess what? Upper management wrote off on it. So I am not just Jerry Jones is too much of a man's man for me to believe that people get to do whatever the hell they want to do without any type of recourse or just with any type of just like no pushback from Jerry Jones. I just don't feel like, unless Jerry Jones is just wimp ass dude that we just don't know, and I just don't believe that's Jerry. I believe Jerry's like my grandmother. He gonna say what the hell he want to say, when he want to say it, and how he want to say it. He didn't came through segregation. He didn't came through a time where we couldn't even fly. We didn't have airplanes. Like, this dude didn't see the whole world change in front of his life. Them type of people, you are not telling them what to do. You are not telling them to close their mouth. Tell your grandmother don't call somebody fat. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm gonna tell you who are the worst politically, who are the most, you know, they say politically correct. You are the 1 to 99 people who are not politically correct. Old people over 80. My grandmother, people, what's up, fat boy? You know what I mean? Now, hey, man, she love you, though. You know what I'm saying? People over 80 are not politically correct, bro. The world has changed too much in front of them to be trying to be correct. So I just don't believe that things go across Jerry's desk that he's not signing off on or declining. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. So that lets me know that if Jerry Jones is the man that I believe he is, that makes me feel that, guess what? Jerry Jones is signing off on some of this stuff. Stephen Jones is signing off on this stuff. And why wouldn't he, bro? Why wouldn't he sign off on saving money at certain positions? Why wouldn't he? Top linebacker in football makes $18 million. We don't got nobody on our defense making $18 million at all. The highest paid person on our defense right now is DeMarcus Lawrence. No, Trevon Diggs this year. We will have our first $20 million player on defense ever this year. Whoa. Yep. Yep, we will. DeMarcus Lawrence got 18. We will have our first $20 million player on defense this year, and it'll be Trevon Diggs. Trevon Diggs was only a $5 million player this year. Even if he played all 17 games, he only makes $4.7 million. Parsons don't need to play linebacker. I know it's a lot of people saying that, but I still, to this day, you know what the Cowboys need to do? Go get a linebacker. Parsons needs to play linebacker if we don't have a linebacker. Hell, mother effing right he do. Like, hell yeah. Like, listen to me. If you come to my house and the number 1, 2, and 3 cook is not here, then yes, I can go in that kitchen and cook you up something. But you need to go through number 1, cook, 2, 3. Like, let's just be real. Where do you rank in cooking at your house? You got Jerry Jones coming over for a meal tonight. Who's cooking? Let's just be real. I'm not the number 1 cooker in my house. Like, my mama's gonna be up there. My daughter's gonna be up there before I can get made. My daughter gonna be up there. My mama gonna be up there. There's gonna be a couple names up there before you get to me. And that's what it needs to be with Parsons. Like, listen to me. We need to have a list of names that you need to get to before he has to come out of that. You want to know why? Because when you put him at middle linebacker position, he can't run free because middle linebackers don't run free. Middle linebackers play in a 4x4 cell. That's what they do. You're having a conversation with the quarterback all game. And guess what? If a quarterback doesn't run, if he's not one of these running quarterbacks, then guess what? It's more mental even more. Because you got to remember when Ray Lewis played, there wasn't a lot of running quarterbacks. It was more standard quarterbacks. There's more running quarterbacks in the league now. But even then, I'm not going to get a middle linebacker so I can put him on a QB sky of a running quarterback all game. That basically takes him out the game. I don't even preach that when we play Lamar Jackson. I do not believe in putting a quarterback spy on Lamar Jackson. You want to know why? Because it's now 11 versus 10. And if I'm playing an elusive guy, I need everybody on his ass. I don't need one guy. I need everybody on his ass. That one guy takes a bad angle, 70 yards to the crib. Why? Because everybody else has a guy. You guys got to remember, if you put one man in man, everybody's in man. That's why I don't believe in corners traveling too. Parsons, the answers to the line, Parsons don't need to play linebacker. We need to get a linebacker, period. You have 7 months. Parsons, that should be option number 5. Like, option number 1 should be listen to me. Option number 1 should be freaking get a linebacker in free agency. Option number 2, before Micah Parsons play middle linebacker or linebacker, should be get a middle linebacker or linebackers in the draft. Option number 3 should be LVE come back and he's 100% healthy and he's better. Option number 4, maybe then talk to me about Micah Parsons. My question is this: why do you get through 3 filters before you get to the one that actually does what you needed to do? That doesn't make you should not be skipping Thanksgiving to go to Christmas. Thanksgiving comes first. The pilgrims and the bird, that comes first. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason we should be jumping from no linebackers to Micah Parsons play linebackers. There should be something in between that. Why? Because he is so much better doing everything else. And everything else in a passing league is more important. I'm sorry, bro. I can't go to Micah Parsons only having two sacks a season, 3 sacks a season. That's what middle linebackers do. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's no defensive coordinator who is going to be able to create a scheme that is not going to create holes in the middle of your defense if the middle of your defense is manned by a guy who's running left and right. Because you got to think like this. If your middle linebacker is right here running back and forth, he runs this way, then guess what? It creates a bigger hole. Because this guy still has hash marked the sidelines no matter what. And if he has man, he has an actual man. That's an even bigger space to create. There's no reason you should be creating willful holes in the middle of your defense. Because you got to think like this. If you're a quarterback, all I'm going to do is delay the handoff and go this way and send a tight end right in that void area every time. So all we're going to do is we're going to ready, set, hike. As soon as I hike the ball, I'm going to delay this way, which is going to, because remember, you're on me. Which is going to pull you out of that zone. And it's while you're vacating it, I'm going to have someone filling it. Boop. And as soon as you come over here, I'm going to throw the ball right there. And you know what I'm going to get? 7 yards every play. You want to know why? Because the safety is 7 yards off the ball. That's just football. That's why he's called a middle linebacker. I mean, like, there's a reason why it's called a middle linebacker and not a side-to-side linebacker. They have weak side linebackers, and that's what they're on, the weak side of the formation. You have strong side linebackers that line up on the what? Strong side of the linebacker. Then you have what's called a middle linebacker. Remember, football fields are cut up in 3/3. A football field is cut up in 3/3. Hash mark, middle, hash mark. If the middle linebacker is on the left, who has the middle of the field? You just created a natural hole. That's why middle linebackers don't have a lot of sacks. That's why they don't have a lot of tackles for loss. Because the only time I'm going to create a hole is if I feel it with someone, with my own man. So guess what? If I blitz my middle linebacker, my strong safety has to come up and fill that hole immediately. Because no matter what you do with the middle linebacker, you can't leave a hole in the middle of your defense. Your tight end is sitting right there. That's 5 yards every play. And guess what? The quarterback can get the ball to the tight end before the tight end will even get met by a safety. Because a safety has to run 7 yards first. And think about this. If you're in cover 2, motherfucker might have to run 20 yards. Because remember, a safety's in cover 2. You know what they have? Deepest man deep. So if you have routes on the outside, man, I'm cooking like a motherfucker this morning. What? Where is this coming from? You know where it's coming from? That 7-on-7 last night with them little kids. That's where it's coming from. I know I'm in my bag right now. It's all good, though. Y'all getting this for free. I love y'all. But listen, if you got outside receivers running deep routes, bro, I'm going to get 10 yards every play. Why? Because if he's in cover 2, he has to run with him. He has to. Because in cover 2, corner safeties have deepest man deep. So however deep this wide receiver runs, you got to be behind him. So you naturally create holes by doing that. And you know what that's called? An over-aggressive middle linebacker, and that is not a good thing. Would I start TJ Bass at left guard and kick? No. No, I would not. Tyler Smith has been looked at as the best guard in football. He was an all-pro. There's no way I change his position. Ever. Once you became an all-pro at something, that's what you are. Period. All-pro means you're the best in the NFL. Why would I take you out of being the best in the NFL to be a good tackle? That doesn't make sense. No, you go draft into the tackle or you sign Tyron Smith. Re-sign Tyron Smith. He always get hurt. Okay, well, when he's not hurt, play the other guy that you want to replace him with. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a video today, and that's literally what I'm going to say in my video about Tyron Smith. Like, listen to me. I'm going to re-sign Tyron Smith, and then if he gets hurt, whatever contingency plan that you're thinking about right now, I'm going to do it then. So if I think he's going to get hurt, I'm just going to draft a tackle. And then when he does get hurt, I'm going to play the tackle. You know what I'm saying? But it's the best situation because they're both Tyron Smith is a free agent, so I just got to give him money. That's it. I don't got to give no draft picks. I don't got none of that. Just give him some money, and he comes and plays. And if he gets hurt, what do? I play the guy that you guys say is going to replace him. Let's go. Hey, I'm at the hour mark, so I'm about to get up out of here, man. If y'all got any final comments or anything, somebody says let him walk. Why? Why? He's 100% healthy. Why? Why would you have a paid off car? Why would you get rid of it? And if you don't believe he's going to stay healthy, give him an incentive-based contract like you did this year that requires him to be healthy to get the money. What? You would just let him walk and go be the starting tackle for like Patrick Mahomes? If you let Tyron Smith go, he's going to Atlanta. I mean, he's going to Baltimore. He's going to Kansas City. He's going to a playoff team, bruh. And he will be deep. I'm just telling you this right now. If you let him walk, he is going to a playoff team. For sure. Let him walk. What? I am not letting a Hall of Famer who can, bro, all you got to do is be healthy. You are not replacing Tyron Smith. So if you're not replacing him, he's still better than what, and he's probably still going to be better healthy than what you're going to replace him with. So it doesn't make sense. No, I'm re-signing him. Derrick Henry is a free agent. Listen to me. I don't want Derrick Henry. I actually think that a healthy Tony Pollard this year will be better than Derrick Henry, and he's like 3 years younger than him. Do you know Derrick Henry had 7 games last year where he got the ball at least 15 times and only rushed for 50 yards or less at 30 years old? I'm cool. And the dude had 0 catches. Derrick Henry's not our answer. I think next year will be the year that people realize that Derrick Henry's not Derrick Henry anymore, and I don't want him on our team when that happens. I'm sorry, I don't want him on our team when that happens. Derrick Henry's not the answer. Go get a young running back. Dak's about to sign an extension. I don't want to pair him with a 30-year-old running back. No, you're going to be switching him out next year. No, go draft Dak go do what you were going to do for Tony Romo. Oh my mother freaking God. I got to make a video on that. Go do what you were trying to do for Tony Romo. Like you drafted Zeke for Tony Romo, for a veteran Tony Romo. Go do that. Go do that. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I do believe that Tony Pollard, healthy, will be better than Derrick Henry next year for the people who have wax in their ears and just likes to disagree. Like if you actually listen to what I said I believe Tony Pollard will be better than Derrick Henry next year. Healthy, 3 years younger. Think about this. Tony Pollard rushed for 100 yards less than him. And we all know Tony Pollard didn't really have a good season this year. Derrick Henry had like 60 yards more. Ain't he going to be like $12 million? Nah, I'm cool. I'll take my chance with Tony Pollard again next year. And he don't catch at all. Like, you got it all the way back to Alabama, bro. They didn't throw this dude the ball. So, nah, I'm out. I'm out on Derrick Henry. I'll take my chances with Tony Pollard next year. Bro, dude had 7 games where he got the ball 13, 14 times and got less than 50 yards. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. His 1,100 yards don't look good. Yeah, he got 12 touchdowns, though. He do got 12 touchdowns, though. You cannot take that from him. That's a lot of goddamn touchdowns. But do the Cowboys give him the ball in the red zone like they do? I don't know, because Tony Pollard went 7 weeks without getting a red zone touchdown. Remember, Tony Pollard had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter of the Giants game and didn't score a touchdown for 7 weeks, almost 2 months. You dig? All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I've been on here for an hour. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man. Make sure y'all hit that star button. If you need jerseys, inbox me. If you need tree, inbox me. Other than that, man, you guys already know what it is. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see you guys. Hey, I'm gonna do a show later on tonight. I just don't know with who. I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna jump on somebody's show though, so make sure y'all be on the lookout. I'll do a show later on tonight with somebody. And but other than that, man, you already know what it is, man. Hit my Cash App, please, on the way out. West Coast 1482. What's up with your side hustle season? Like that name. Um, West Coast 1482, West Coast 1482. Yes, I know there are fake profiles out there that are pretending to be West Coast, but you guys are too smart for that. All right, man, I'm out of here. You guys don't know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.